Okay, I'm going to show you one of the things I really like doing with FFmpeg. You can see right here I have a video that I recorded that is like 8 minutes long. Pretty much it's me entering in and running to the final boss. But let's just say I don't, I recorded all this, but I don't want all this. I want to make it start right here, like right as I enter this thing. So let's just say right there. I want to have it start that. So I'm going to open up a PowerShell or command prompt. It doesn't matter. Let's do FFmpeg -I the file. I'm going to put quotes on it because there's spaces so the thing doesn't get confused. And now I want to say the start time SS is 6 minutes and 9 seconds. So 6:09, and then the duration -T will be let's just say right here, right when I die. Go back to right there, 7:42. So instead of having to calculate those two times, I'm going to open up that website and say the finish time is 7:42. 7:42, and the start time of that was 6:09. So the start time was 6:09. Execute. So that video would be 1 minute and 33 seconds long. So I'm going to plop that in there. And because I don't really want to re-encode this, I'm just going to do a C copy to copy just the source video and audio without re-encoding it at all. And I'm just going to call this, I don't know, clip.mp4, blah. Now you can see there it is copying both the video and the audio without re-encoding it. So it's keeping the source. It's not going to do any re-encoding. So right now it's just kind of seeking the video, trying to find where that timestamp is, which sometimes takes a little bit. There it goes. And it's done. Now you'll see here, I have a new video here called clip, which if I play it, you'll see it started right there, right where I told it to start. If I go ahead and advance to the end, you'll see right where I told it to end. Let's say something different. Let's say actually I want to re-encode that video. One command that I really like doing for like uploading that clip to YouTube, not YouTube, to the Xbox captures is I actually have a prompt that I saved myself. Mostly it is right here. I like to keep the source audio, so I copy the audio codec. I make sure that the pixel format is YUV 420p. I change the video format. I scale it to, it automatically calculates what the width should be, but it makes the height 1080. I tell it to do the codec video as libx264. I do a content rate factor of 28, and I actually would do the placebo encoding preset. Like, when you're in OBS and you check your settings for encoding and stuff, how they have like the very fast, super, all those things. Well, because I'm encoding it after the fact, I'm doing placebo just to give me the best possible smallest file size without being too bad, and then I tell it to output to where I have my captures folder. So just for this, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to copy this, but I'm not, just to make it easier for this video, I'm not going to do the placebo thing. So I'm going to I'm keeping this, using the source file, start time that, end time that, blah, audio codec, blah, 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 da, 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 da. And then I'm just going to call this clip B2. Go. Now you'll see right here, like I said, it's converting it from the HEVC that the Xbox records to H.264. It is going from the 3840 by 2160 down to 1920 by 1080. It is still keeping the same frame rate. And of course, like I said, it's keeping the same audio, since it does say it is copying the audio there. So that's a really nice command there for that. I'm going to cancel that just so I'm not sitting there forever doing that. So that's a kind of a cool command to do that's why I'm able to record some of my clips that I record from the Xbox, and then I'm able to run them through and then have them in here where I can upload them. Like here's a video that I did, Cholula full. Oops, not full. Cholula charge. This video is 2 minutes and 30 seconds long. As you can see, it is 93 megabytes. If I view the metadata for it, you will see that it is 1920 by 1080, 60 frames a second, YUV 420, 8-bit. Get the same AAC, 160 kilobits per second audio. And if I go ahead and play it, I heavily pressed, it doesn't get, it's not super pixelated or anything, it looks really good. So that's kind of one cool thing to do. You can also do other stuff, like I actually have like the Formula One or Russian qualifying here that I actually re-encode. It's not reporting the right file size, so I may actually browse to the SMB share where that file is located. There, you'll see here the source video is about 11 gigs. Using my encoding thing here, you'll see FFmpeg input, that video, start time 10:08, duration 1 hour 14 and 1 second. I want to make sure the aspect ratio is 16:9. I make sure that I map the video and then map audio track 1 and audio track 9, because this thing actually has multiple audio tracks. It has English, Russian, Ukraine, Netherlands, German, Spanish or Spain, French, Sweden, and track audio. So for this, I want to actually just copy the source, the one audio from Sky Sports, and then the animated audio, copy them. Of course, like I said, make sure the pixel format is 420, because this particular one that I download, come on, load the metadata, meta and the video info application, please. Media info. Okay, well, there it finally loaded up. That took forever, and there's 2 copies of it. Because this one here, if I actually look, the video format is actually 422 and not 420. So to make sure that it has the best compatibility for that, I'm making sure I change it to 420. And then right here, I'm actually doing the video format. I'm doing a deinterlace, and I'm scaling it down to 1600 by 900. I'm making the video format libxx265. I'm doing a CRF of 18, preset of slow, and then I'm outputting it to my iDrive from 2018, 16 Russian, blah blah blah, and that's it. So you'll see there's the source video, 10.5, and then if I go here to that race, you'll see if this actually is reporting the size right, which I'm going to guess it's probably not. So let's go back, go here to hard drives, that, and it brought it down to 6 gigs. And then open it up. You'll see, like I said, it starts right where I wanted it to, and then at the end it gets done showing the things, and then stops, which is what I wanted. So there's a couple cool things that you can do with FFmpeg. You'll have to, like I said, you're trying to learn it, but there's some cool things you can do.